we'll see what happens, what he does with that.
Yeah, but that's our life, our year recap. This is what we've been up to for the last year. Now that we're back, we're going to do more episodes. So if you guys have any ideas for episodes, we appreciate you listening.
People have sent me
and
ideas.
Tuning.
Actually, that you think about it, give me the kids.
They wouldn't want to go though. That's the thing.
No, because I don't put up with their crap all the time.
No, if you decided you did want to go, what am I going to do? What's me worrying, fretting, crying?
Yep.
It ain't going to fix nothing.
Yep.
So, that's it.
If you're considering a divorce, just go ahead and get one.
Why? How about work it out like we did, okay? Like, get some help.
We got lucky, okay?
You got help. And then, like, you're running after me everywhere. Can I help you? What can I do for you? I love you so much. You're so wonderful. I was like, who the hell is this? Like, you...
If it's crazy...
All right, go now.
Wait. Get in there! Oh, my God! Hey, guys, welcome to the Family Mess. I'm Noah. And, have a nice day. Good God.
I love the Family Mess. Oh,
my God. Oh, my God. What you got, Ian?
Welcome to the Family Mess Podcast. I'm your host, Ian, and this is my wife and co-host, Nathalie. The Family Mess, the podcast about life with kids and all things adulting. Let's talk. We're back, Nathalie. We're back. After 1 year hiatus, we are back trying to make
life,
more
man.
podcasts again.
It's called life.
It's been a whole year since we've done a podcast together. No, we did one sometime last year, but the recording didn't sound well, so I didn't put it out. But how do you feel? Where do we even start? Where can we even start and tell people we've been for the last year? Where?
There's a lot happened in the last year. But mainly, we had to pause the podcast, and then we just didn't pick it back up when we lost the office.
Yeah, that's what it was. My dad moved in, and he wasn't supposed to be here as long as he is, but we ended up losing the office. And now
because the kids revolted and refused to have to every time Ian's dad comes to visit, the kids have to give up. We have a 4-bedroom house, and the one room was the office. So one of the kids would have to give up their space.
They said they're not doing it.
And this time they were just like, we are not giving up space for our grandpa.
They're not doing it.
They were adamantly opposed. So we decided to give up the office because he wasn't supposed to be here that long. And fast forward a year later, he is still here.
Oh my God! Not by our means necessary, but he's here because he's sick. But
yes,
that's another conversation. But it's been it's not been a bad year. It's been a lot of changes.
I would say. I don't know. Maybe not for you. For me, it's been a rough year.
Well, you have a list here. Do you want to go down the list, or what do you want to talk about first? Really, I mean, I don't even know where to start.
No, we can just talk about what we've been doing. So, like last year, I had severe burnout that I had to suffer through.
Natalie didn't do nothing, and
I did what I had to do. If I didn't have to do it, I didn't do it. I had to preserve myself.
Yeah.
So if the things that I absolutely had to do, I did. And anything else, it just had to sit there. All I did was I said, God, just take care of the rest.
She literally did that.
That's what I did. And because I've read stories about people who've had these severe burnouts like I had, and they had to leave their companies and quit their jobs and all these things. So for me, that was not an option. So I just had to figure out how to get through it. And a little therapy, a little, talking to people, and just survival mode. And I started meditating, which that helped.
Yes, you did start meditating.
Yeah, that helped a lot. That helped actually with clearing my mind. My mind doesn't race as much as it doesn't really race at all anymore.
But remember when you asked me that, how do you stop from your mind racing? And I said, all you got to do is just start. Just start the meditation. Just keep doing it consistently, and over time, your mind will stop racing.
Yeah, so I don't have that racing thoughts anymore, and I've gotten through my burnout, and I had a rough year with my company,
but you still have the company. That's all that counts.
Yes, it's still going. We're hopeful.
You're struggling, but you're still doing good.
I know. The struggle is real. I ain't even gonna lie.
I was hoping to retire this year. I was really praying for God.
Bro, this is the worst year I've
Natalie's
ever had.
company make the money so I could just retire early.
In my 4 years, this is the worst year I've had.
Damn.
So it is what it is. But that's business, right? Business, you go up, it goes down, and you just have to deal with it. And unfortunately, it went down when I had burnout. So it's everything. But you know what? in life, they say when things happen, they happen for a reason. You don't always know why. So essentially, yes, my business did go down, but it did help because I had such a slowdown. I was able to cope more with my burnout and deal with that. Because if I had a ton of work to do and with the burnout, that would have been really bad.
God, I remember you going through all that, and it just seemed like it wasn't that long ago. I remember you going through it and me working and doing stuff and us talking about it, but it seems like it was sooner than a year. It just seems like a year's gone by quick.
It started last September.
Damn.
No, last October is when it all
Did it?
fell. Yeah, that's when I lost a whole bunch of work.
Oh, I didn't know that was October.
Yeah, that was that was October 2023.
Was that before I went on my mission to Sedona? Was that a year ago?
Yeah, you went to Sedona in November of 2023.
December.
Or was it December? Whenever those.
Yeah, it was towards the end of the year. Okay.
Yeah.
A lot happened last year.
So yeah, and then I was building a shed in the backyard so I could have an office space.
Oh my God, that took forever.
That took forever because the guy built the shed all wrong.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And then
the guy messed up the shed. It put us back 8 months.
Yeah, he built the shed, and then he didn't build it to spec at all. And then they came to inspect it, and they were like, "This is all wrong." And then it rained once, and it leaked. And I was just like, I'm done.
I told the guy it was going to leak, and he said it's not going to leak. And after the first rainstorm, it leaked. I'm like, okay.
Luckily, the guy was honest, and he would avoid me, and I'd call him from different phone numbers sometimes, and then he would answer, and he'd get me. And then, so he finally, luckily, he was a nice guy, and he was honest. And I called him one day, and I was like, look, let's just get this over with for you and me both. Let's put both of us out of our misery with this process. Because this shed ain't gonna get right, and you just come take the shed and give me back my money, and we'll call it a day.
You know what? I didn't think in a million years that would even happen. I thought we were gonna go to court. That's what I thought.
Well, it's all in how you talk to people. I was always I never was like nasty with him. I was always very understanding, and I just tried to work with him. And then, luckily he's, like I said, he's an honest businessman.
Yeah.
And he did come. He took his shed.
He did. And
I went and I got a tough shed. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna put the name out there.
Shed.
I got a tough shed.
Don't even mess with these other punk ass people around town, man.
That tough shed. It
3
rained.
days. 3 days they came and built the shed, and it was done. Permits passed in a week.
Yeah, everything was done, and it's rained, it stormed, and nothing.
Hurricane came through, and that thing, nothing, not even one leak.
Yeah,
has gone in the shed.
Tough sheds are definitely tough. They were good to work with, easy to work with. So
Golly,
I would definitely, if I had to, use tough shed.
We paid a little bit more money, but I think it's worth the money easily. If we would have paid this the first time with tough shed, we would have easily saved.
Oh yeah, especially with time.
Because we lost 8 or 9 months just alone. That damn shed.
Yeah, but that was like a major thing. So that's why we didn't get the podcast, because then the shed, and then so we just didn't have anywhere to record.
It was really our dad coming in here. That's what it was. That killed us, man, because we had the office had set up. We had to take everything down. Everything.
Yeah. We could have figured it out, but I just, when you're in that mind space, you're just trying to survive. You're not always thinking about everything. So, I hope, not hope, we will be moving forward with the podcast and putting out more episodes. And what? More consistently. My therapist yelled at me and told me I need to do the podcast.
I've been trying to get listen to this. I've been trying to get Natalie to do a podcast for months. And it takes a therapist to tell her to do a podcast. She don't listen to nothing I say.
I was going to do it. The therapist just kind of was like, she put it on me like every time I go, she's asking me if I recorded an episode.
That's why you're doing it that way. I know you, man. That's why you're doing it.
Well,
you can tell her next time.
So I could be like, hell yeah, I did that.
I know that's why. I know you, man. That's exactly why you're doing it. Natalie, did you do the podcast? Yes, I did. I know that's why you're doing it. You should not even doing it because of me, man. Damn.
Why would I do it because of you? I'm doing it for myself.
We're supposed to be doing this together as a team, man, to build this thing up. That's what we're supposed to be doing it, man.
No, bro.
Well, at least you're doing it. It's all that counts.
I am here. I am present. I'm in the building. Shoot, that's all. Take what you can get.
What's next on the list that we went through?
It's not a list, but it's just some things that I just note so I don't forget. Like,
I see that says Ian's mood. What's that?
Oh yeah, when you was acting like when you were a jerk for a while.
I was
we had
going
to ship you. Well, we almost split up again.
We almost got a divorce because I was having some serious.
Not a divorce, but I just had to. I had to give you an ultimatum.
This was a divorce. Forget up ultimatum crap. This was a divorce.
So you was what? You was ready to go?
Hell yeah, I was ready to go. I was ready to walk out, man. I was done.
I didn't know that.
I was looking up lawyers so much. A list of lawyers.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So you ain't never said nothing.
What if I'm going to get a divorce? What I have to tell you I'm going to get a divorce?
Hold on, pump brakes. Stop the car. Hold up. Wait.
I told you what I was doing.
No. I knew that you were moody and angry, but I didn't know you was like ready.
I was ready to go. I was like, get me out of this bitch right now. I'm done with you. But the thing here's the crazy part. I wanted a divorce, but it was nothing that you did. It was just me wanting to leave. It wasn't anything you did. It was just me.
Yeah, because you was having problems.
I was having problems, and that's part of the thing. Last year, I went to
like you was like, Ian, where's the milk? I don't know what the milk is. Why are you asking me for milk? I don't know.
Well,
everything was yelling.
So what did I do last year to change everything?
Well, that's when you went to not last year, but 2023, the end. 2023? Because we went 25, bro.
Oh yeah, damn.
You went.
Holy crap.
Oh no, yeah, that's why I gave you the ultimatum. I said you need to either get some damn help or you got to go.
No, see, divorce. That's the whole point. See, she's saying gotta go.
I didn't go look up.
See, Natalie's playing games with you people right here. This is a bull crap.
Wait. I didn't go do research. I didn't look up no divorce lawyers.
I did,
just knew
because you're playing around. You don't really want a divorce. You just want to stay and work it out forever. I'm like, nah, I'm done with this. That last fight, I was done. I'm like, I'm never gonna work this out with you. So you're ready to try to stick things out. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this.
Dang, yeah.
Nah, man, I was ready to go.
That's a new revelation.
I even made it up in my mind what I was gonna do with the kids. I had it all in my mind. I was gonna visit. I was going to give you all my money because I was going to fight with you about money.
Damn.
So
well, I told you, as long as you don't cheat, I'll split everything. We split everything 50-50 because we basically built everything together.
Yeah.
So, but now if I catch you was cheating, that's a whole nother story. But if you're not cheating, I'll get, we split it down the line, split the kids. I wouldn't.
I was ready. I already had a plan in my head. I was going to see the kids because I really was staying there.
But I told you, if we get divorced, you keep the kids. I ain't taking the kids. That don't make
no damn sense, man.
I
what do you mean? I keep the damn kids.
Oh yeah, you have the kids like full time.
You don't even
have them part time.
You don't even trust me with the kids right now.
They old enough now that you would have them part time, full time, and I would be part time.
You know what? Actually, that you think about it, give me the kids.
They wouldn't want to go though. That's the thing.
No, because I don't put up with their crap all the time.
No, it's because you don't take care of them like I do.
No, because they're bitches sometimes. That's what it is. You baby our boys too much, man. That's what it is.
You don't follow through with stuff. They know if they ask you, you ain't.
That is not true. Ask Samuel. I follow through with stuff all the time. You, on the other hand, don't follow through. That's why they're always late for stuff. Ask them. They'll tell you.
All right. Yeah, say what you want.
I already know what the truth is. They know.
Well, because you had an ultimatum and you were having your issues and that you were.
Why are you laughing? That wasn't funny. That was a very tumultuous period of my life, man.
Well, I guess I missed the memo because I didn't know. I'm dealing with my own shit. I ain't got time to worry about yours.
I was having anger problems and I didn't know what was going on with me. Counseling wasn't working, so we went to this. I took this 4 or 5 day trip to Sedona.
Well, I met a friend. I have a friend, an old friend that I've known since college that I hadn't seen in a long time, and we ended up meeting up one day. And it's just how serendipitous how things happen. So I ended up meeting her for lunch one day, and she was telling me about this retreat that she went to and how great it was and life-changing it was for her. So I was like, maybe there's something Ian could use because he needs something.
Yeah, I was really having bad problems. I'm not gonna lie. I felt bad about it.
So then Ian went to the retreat. He's got a couple episodes about it.
Yeah, if you listen to podcasts, I spoke all about it, like 4 or 5.
His spiritual retreat.
Spiritual retreat.
And then he came back like we didn't recognize him. He was the same person by looks, but his whole demeanor. His whole demeanor was different. It was just weird.
It wasn't weird.
It was weird. You were officially weird, Ian.
I was always the same. I was always this person. I just decided to find peace. And the way to find peace is by finding your true self. That's what I found when I was in
your true self.
Yeah, you have to find yourself and accept yourself who you are.
Your true self is weird.
I'm not weird, man.
Dude, you came home and then you was like, Natalie, can I help you? Is there anything I can do for you? Normally it's like you just like you're doing your own thing. You don't ever try to help me. And then like you're running after me everywhere. Can I help you? What can I do for you? I love you so much. You're so wonderful. I was like, who the hell is this? Like you were gone for like a week or 5 days, and then you come back.
Listen, it takes time to adjust to the new me.
Because that's what I said. You was weird. I had to stop calling. I decided after about a week or two not to call you.
But the thing is, I found peace that I've been looking for my whole life that I couldn't get anywhere else. So I found it, and it's different.
But first thing, what was the first thing you had to do to find peace? Forgiveness. You had to finally be like.
Yeah, my dad was being an asshole to me. Actually, it wasn't my dad. It was how I was reacting to how my dad treated me when I was a young boy that I never really
all
fixed.
This childhood trauma. Everybody be talking about childhood trauma.
Yeah,
but
man,
it's true.
It was very terrible trauma in my childhood from my dad, and it was me not being able to forgive him, but really myself. That's what it was, and just holding things in. Once you release it and talk about it, it really gets you to recover. and to heal. Spiritual healing is significant for people's lives. It's hard to, I couldn't imagine still feeling this way now a year later. I mean, I still have my times where I, relapse every now and then, but for the most part, I feel totally different. I don't carry any anger and animosity towards anybody.
That's good, because that anger was beginning to come out because you were becoming.
Yes, I was becoming.
You were
the anger.
becoming your dad in a way, and he was angry because he has things that he carries. And we have old Jamaican parents. They don't deal with things. They just let them fester in their bodies and their minds. So you were carrying that for all those years, and you had all this animosity towards your dad for what he did as a child. Now, he wasn't the worst dad ever, like, no by any means.
Nelly always says that.
But he's not. Why are you yawning into the mic, man?
I'm sorry.
He wasn't the worst dad ever, but there were things that he did that did affect you negatively. And you carried those for your life into your adulthood, which then affected your relationship with me.
Terrible. And the kids.
And the kids.
Yeah.
Right. So that's when I finally realized, like, when he would just be yelling all the time, I'm like, you know what? Because he never used to yell at me. And all of a sudden, everything you're just yelling.
Yeah, I just got mad for no reason. It was terrible, man.
And so I was like, you're turning into your dad. I didn't want to marry your dad. Like, just like I wouldn't want to marry my own dad.
I was ready for the divorce, though. I mean, I think if I never would have went to that thing last year, we'd be divorced right now.
Oh, well,
1,000%.
hey, I do my thing. Look, I ain't going to worry about that.
I think I would be happy because I'm not with you, but I don't think I'd be really happy.
You would be happy because I've been like, how about we get like separate places? And then you're like, no.
Nah.
See?
We're divorcing. I'm not going to split up from you and then we're going to just split up permanently and then go our separate ways. That's what I'd do. I probably even move to a different state.
Dang. Well, hey, do you, bro?
Actually, I probably wouldn't because the kids like their school here. So I'd wait till they finish school, then I'd leave.
Man, but that's pretty much kind of.
That was a big deal last year.
Yeah, that's a lot. And I mean, in a way, I wish we did the podcast during all of this.
So much content.
Because there would have been a lot to talk about.
Damn, man.
But it was more so just, like I said, just trying to survive. And
what else is on that list?
And just make it.
Yeah, that was a big deal last year. That was a big deal for us.
That was like the biggest. That's the biggest stuff. I mean, I just got like Noah went to soccer. And
oh yeah, and I went to England for the first time ever in my life last year.
Oh yeah.
That was my first ever trip over the pond.
Yes.
Remember we also went to Hawaii?
Oh yeah, we did go to Hawaii. That was our anniversary trip.
We took some big trips, man.
Yeah, we had some timeshare presentation thing, but it was a good one. It was a Hilton one. It was
man,
nice.
I'm not gonna lie. If I had the money in my bank account, I would have bought a timeshare. I'm not gonna lie, man. They got me. They got me good, but
yeah,
that was a hard no.
Yeah. That Hilton in Hawaii was nice. So
I want to go back. If I can go to a place, I think I like to go back. Maybe not that one, but another place in
different
Hawaii.
island.
Yeah,
a different island.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
I really enjoyed that trip though. I've never had that much fun in a long time on a trip. It was just amazing.
Yeah, that was our first ever week. No, wait, week over a week vacation. We've never had that.
Natalie got mad because I kept falling asleep. We were 6 hours behind, and somebody got mad because I was falling asleep. Oh, I'm used to the time shift, Ian. You're just an old man.
Yeah. Officially, yes, you are. And that's why can't you just accept it? You're an old man.
I'm not an old man.
That's why I called you Old Man E all the time, because you just everywhere you want to be going to sleep.
Do you know I'm in really good shape compared to a lot of men my age?
Okay,
I am really
you're in
good
great shape, but you want to sleep too much.
I don't want to sleep. You know what the problem? Your problem is you don't get enough sleep. That's your problem is you don't get enough sleep. I love to sleep because that's why I'm always in the good. You don't get enough. You're half dead during the day all the time.
I function.
Whatever. See. What's next on that list?
There's nothing else really. That's about it. That's our comeback. Hello again.
Yeah, we did. I did go over there for the reason I went to England was to take Noah to visit a soccer camp over in England for a month. So that was a good experience for him. Too bad he was hurt, but we'll see what happens. What he does with that.
Yeah, but that's our life. Our year recap. This is what we've been up to for the last year. Now that we're back, we're going to do more episodes. So if you guys have any ideas for episodes, we appreciate you listening.
People have sent me
and
ideas
tuning back into us. I appreciate it. I do. I guess I'll say we.
We got some guests coming in that want to come in too.
Oh yes, yeah, we do have
a bunch of guests that want to come in. Jackie, Patrona. John.
I don't know why our family members think that like they're welcome to come on the podcast and vent their grievances with the world, but they've asked, and
I'll let
so we will oblige.
I'm just gonna press the record button. That's it. I'm not gonna. I already told him. I was like, "You sure you want to do this?"
We got Battle of the Singles.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, we got John on the left and Petrona and Jackie on the right.
Oh my God!
Battle
I
of the
forgot about
Singles.
that one. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh,
single man with his theories on women, and the single women with their theories on men.
You know what?
And they're gonna duke it out.
We should do that when I get back from Jamaica. Just
and then
do that episode because
we'll have a nurse practitioner on. I've been going to the doctor for like hormonal stuff. Perimenopause is in full effect at 47. How old am I? Oh, 48.
Oh yeah, I just turned 48 this year.
Yeah. So we'll have a show about that. I'm gonna get her in here.
Getting sick all the time.
Yeah, there's other things. So, but yeah, we just wanted to at least come back.
Welcome back. We're back. I'm so happy. What?
Yeah.
We'll see if Nathalie can stick and be consistent with recording these podcasts.
I am. So that's one of the things that I'm working on is my integrity of my word. I am working on that. That's like a major thing for me. I'm working on my integrity and following through on everything that I say I'm going to do. I'm never going to be 100%. No one ever is, but I am working on like that, like heavily.
Is that what your
No, I learned that at that.
Oh yeah, you went to the thing in England, right?
Yeah, that course in England.
Nathalie traveled to a course in England. That's crazy. I just traveled to Arizona. She went to England.
You went to England too. You went to England the year after I went to England.
I thought it was the same year.
No, we can't afford that. It was the year after.
Oh, time's flying by. So.
Yeah. But that course was life changing. So.
For who? For you?
For me, it was.
Oh, I thought you said it wasn't life changing.
Well,
I thought you said
I didn't have a
compared to the other people there.
I didn't have a breakthrough
people
like
were
the
crying
people
on
in
the
the
floor.
class. But I learned things that I can use in my life that were life changing.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, but it wasn't like for me. I didn't have like a breakthrough of my life just shifted after that day. No, but I did learn some things which were good.
We could do a podcast about that too.
Well, you can't. Sure. I don't think you're supposed to talk about it.
What?
I mean, you could talk about
it,
but
CIA stuff or something?
No, people say it's like a cult, but it's not a cult. It's not a cult, but people are like, oh, it's a cult because people, because of the way people who do it, they're into it. So people call it a cult, but it's not a cult.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, this one lady, like I saw on the internet, this one lady, she took the class, and I guess she had. They warn you that if you have like emotional insufficiencies, I guess
insufficiencies. That's what they name it.
Yes, if you have emotional issues, that you should probably not take the course.
Yeah,
because it can be re-traumatizing because you're dealing with your past.
Yeah, you're going back.
And not everybody is ready to deal with that.
Well, that's what it's the same thing they said to me when I went to Arizona, Sedona.
Yeah,
the same thing.
So the lady was mad, so she wrote a whole thing talking about how it traumatized her and all this stuff. But I was like, that ain't got nothing to do with that's
just her. She already had problems.
Right, that's you.
Yeah, she's just being crazy.
But I thought the course was very good. A lot of companies send people to the course. I think like Panda sends a lot of people to that course. So it's a good like
Panda Express.
Yeah, they send their management to that course.
Interesting.
So it's a good. I thought it was good, life changing. More people need to experience that. But
yeah.
But yeah, it was life changing for me.
Damn.
So, but yeah,
it's been a hell of a year. I have to give Nathalie that. It's been gosh. Yep.
Yeah.
And now I'm taking care of my dad.
Yeah, we got some things to talk about after that. Well, you didn't really. Well, we'll talk about it later on. We can talk about another episode.
Yeah, we can. That's no problem.
Yeah,
it's been fun.
We can wrap it up.
We are back and we're on fire. I'm ready to go.
Yeah, you on fire. We're gonna talk about this divorce business.
I don't care. I'm open. I'm an open book.
Talk about offline.
I can talk about offline. I'm not. Listen, I'm an open book, man.
I ain't know it was that deep.
The one thing I learned from that thing in Sedona is I'm an open book. I'm not gonna hold anything inside.
I don't hold anything in either. That's why I'm like, this news to me.
I told you at the time that it was gonna happen.
Tell me you was looking up divorce lawyers and everything.
Nathalie, really, with what we were fighting, you think we're gonna stay together with what happened to us? Really?
Well, I was fine.
Nathalie lives in this weird world that I don't live in at all. I don't know what the hell she's thinking. We're fighting and destroying each other here.
It was not that bad.
See,
I don't remember that.
Of course, Nathalie doesn't remember that, but on the other hand, I'm remembering that.
I guess I'm in my burnout, so
Yeah, you didn't care anyway. Nathalie always wants to hold on, but I was ready to go. I was ready to walk. I could even find. I probably could even find up the lawyers that I looked up.
One thing I will say: if y'all ever hear us getting divorced, it's all good. There's no animosity.
No, Nathalie,
no upset. Because I'm like, really, I'm just like, this is the first time.
Yeah. I mean, and if Nelly and I divorce, really, we're not going to be that mad at each other.
I'm not going to be mad.
We've kind of discussed that, like, hey, if we left each other, would you be mad? Well, no. I'm like, me either. I wouldn't. No. Not now. I mean, it's to the point in our lives where we both agreed, like, if we're not happy.
Yeah, life's too short. I ain't going to be worrying about stuff like that.
You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, me too. I didn't know you felt like that. So it's actually more comfortable knowing that you guys are cool if you got divorced than pissed off about stuff. It's weird.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just where we are in life right now, where a lot of things don't matter. I don't worry about stuff anymore. I don't worry nothing. I don't let anything worry me, like, because it's just not worth my time.
That's true.
And energy.
Energy. That's what it is.
It's just not worth it.
What are you going to waste your energy on?
Right. I just take things in. If you decided you did want to go, what am I going to do? What's me worrying, fretting, crying?
Yep.
It ain't going to fix nothing.
Yep.
So, that's it.
If you're considering a divorce, just go ahead and get one.
Why? How about work it out like we did, okay? Like, get some help.
We got lucky, okay?
We got help. That's the thing. People,
You're right.
They don't get help.
You have to choose. I actually chose to get help because I wanted to actually stay in the marriage. So I was like, you know what? I don't really want to leave. So let me try to do something to give me an opportunity to work on myself. That's what it was. I really wanted to work on myself because I figured there's nothing else to work on that I've tried before. Let me try actually working on myself and see how that does. And that's what I did. All that praying shit at church didn't work. So
that's a whole other episode about church.
Take it back. It's a whole nother, we'll do this in a whole other episode and I'll talk about it. But church is still part of my life.
Yes, you went today.
I did go today, but not like what you think. And that's going to be another episode. We'll talk about that. I'll explain that in further detail.
All right. Well, but I won't hold you up no more.
We're happy to be back, and we're going to have a lot of fun this year. I can feel it. New Year. My birthday sucked because I was sick, so I didn't.
Why are you still talking? We're supposed to wrap up the show. You keep talking. Yes, you were sick for Christmas.
I turned 48 this year, so I was hoping to do something for my birthday, but I was sick. So maybe I'll do something in a couple weeks. But if you guys want to listen to the rest of our podcast this year, listen to our streaming platforms on, I forgot all the platforms, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Spotify. What's the other one? All of them.
On any platform.
All the streaming platforms will have the Family Mess podcast, and we're so glad to be back on the air, I guess.
All right.
So
thank you.
We're gone for now?
Yes, we thank you guys for listening.
All right, take care, everybody. See you next week. Come on, man. You can't. All right, man.
Did you hear that?
That was nasty. You stink.
I didn't hear
I'm
that.
ending. All right, we're ending because no farting is nasty.
We'll get back to showing some advertising saying
Mess, family mess. That's funny.